I keep hearing people say that, but I never understand why. I might just trash that on the recording. I keep hearing people say that, but I never understand what exactly it says. Like, what does it say that gives people the sense of like, shut up?
Oh, I just turn it on. It's like, you didn't turn it off properly, and save data may have been lost.
It just immediately starts giving you sass.
And Elden Ring too. You failed to close the game correctly. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, this is a fantasy game. I don't want to hear about my software.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, Elden Ring. It makes me more inclined to close it that way next time. To like make a point, you know.
Yeah, and then it doesn't save, and then you get mad at Firm Software, and they're like, dude.
We told you. I know it doesn't make sense. But
There we go.
um,
Enough foot room for you. I guess since I trashed the other recording, it'd be good to mention. I was looking at the colors, or we were looking at the colors on my computer, and then it immediately crashed, and that was the first time I'd ever done something like that. And it said your computer is broken. You'll need to take it into a repair shop. I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and now it's fine.
running smooth.
Okay, so how much of this have you seen? Like, have you seen any of it?
Your tower?
You just this world.
No.
I think I showed
I
you.
recognize that tower though because I've seen your old one.
Yeah, I think I showed you it very brief. Like, do you recognize this? My hub was like this area here on a lake.
No.
No, okay.
Is there a giant wall of water?
Yes, it was this one. Yeah. Remember that?
No, I don't think I've seen that before.
Oh, yeah. This was, so, I made that in like 2 days, because there's a map. Oh, I have it on my phone. I have a giant map, and I made it just sort of for people, and I sent it in our group chat for this game, though at least at the moment it's strange, people aren't really playing, only me and Emmett.
What is your contact for me?
Oh,
Is that the longest?
It's like the face. Oh, what's your full name?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Evangelo
yeah,
Belangelo. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. This probably is not good on the viewing experience, but my 2 viewers, I think they can stop it. There it is. So this is the map, and I can show you the spawn is like right there. That's where Emmett lives. The other people live like here-ish.
Uh-huh.
Like that's my aunts and uncles, and then my uncle lives like there, and then my other uncle lives at spawn, and I think that's about it on where people live. And then so people go down. I made this ladder, and then they go here, and then they go on that river, and then they go over here, and then they go, and then right at this big square here, I sort of made this map and said, hey, I want this part to be all of my territory.
Oh, you got some mesa in there?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's awesome. I can show you, but I have 7 unique biomes in one area.
Dang.
But yeah, I'm like, I want this entire bottom portion, and I went really, really far down so then I wouldn't get in anyone's way.
Right, and then you marked it with the water.
Yeah, well, and the issue was that I didn't want someone to walk and start making their little house and be like, oh, I love this
So
area.
you made it pretty clear.
So I'm like, crap. So in 2 days, I just made this entire water wall, and this is while I was getting my wisdom teeth out.
I see your Zeppelin.
Yeah, I wanted to make a bunch of blimps flying there, so as you boat in, I guess I can show you that in a second, but I made a dirt one as like a starter house to test it out.
To see how you want the dimensions. Oh,
Yeah.
there's the map.
Yeah, this is the map. It's not the full one, but it's the map of my area, and it's actually upside down, so then it's
Are
it's
all those
proper.
little blue on the edges where the water hits
Yep.
the ground and spreads out?
Yeah. You can
Nice.
see the exact blue line, so even in the parts where it's got a lake, you can see the blue line.
I did a map art on my realm.
And you can see that little brown thing at the edge, that's the
Yeah.
dirt.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, it's a great way of making a wall, and it's actually more impenetrable than a water wall, because a creeper can blow up, or a cobblestone wall, because a creeper can blow up next to it and then let other mobs in. Boy.
But the mobs can't just walk through it, right?
Yeah, but what they'll do is they'll walk into it, start floating up, and then drown before they get to the top.
Why did I do it? They're dumb.
That's their choice, and frankly,
What's that? I see there's like some line sticking up there in the distance.
that
Yeah.
aha, yeah. So sort of on the entrance, so sort of my full area. That's the lit up area here. I have Emerald Money place over there, but I only use Emmett's now. And over here, I have just a random farm thing. A lot of it is just me sort of putting to use a lot of the territory. I guess I would show the biomes when it's not raining and at nighttime. Actually, would you be able to go in Emmett's room and log him out?
Is he just AFK?
Yeah, he's not there.
Good.
Oh, score. Okay. Dude, I did that with some girl's charger the other day.
Just like white.
Yeah, just on the ground. Oh, my name and your custard pie. On Duck, I used to not care about the day or night thing. Because didn't no one ever sleep on that?
I don't remember sleeping very much.
Yeah, I don't remember anyone ever sleeping on that realm.
Dang, that's a pretty area.
But yeah, it's really cool. Floating over to Evan's house. Actually, he has a bed right here. So it's strange. This is a survival world with sort of three main factions almost. My aunt's like Emmett has like 3 people backing him. So when he makes stuff, actually 3.5 because I also make him stuff when I'm bored. Like on this house, he made that little hole, and then he had these 4 above it, and then I made him those 2, that one, and that one, which he hated initially, and now he's come to accept. And randomly, I did this and acted like I'm like, wow, you've been busy, and he's like, I didn't do that. So it was this thing. He did this, and then I made a weird looking staircase up to it so that he'd like find it, but he wasn't playing at that time, so he didn't find it. And I'm like, wow, you've been busy. Which, you know, it's not a huge hole. I have a bigger one under my house, but for something that you put no effort into, it's like yeah, I certainly did a lot of work for him that day, especially because it's 4 high. So, excuse me. Drop down. I have that song stuck in my head now. Someone at Panera showed me an image that was pretty funny. It was like Robert Plant's version of Sex Ed, and it was a lemon just in a custard pie. Because because sort of in that time period, you couldn't exactly say, like, she had a great vagina. So he was like, let me get into that custard pie. And then on a different song, he's like, the way you squeeze my lemon, baby, it makes me feel so right. Just lemon sitting in a pile of custard. Here we are. This is the first one. Oh, it's actually even, it looks like. That's neat. He's very good at the sort of the interiors.
Yeah, I was always bad at that.
Yeah, you were good at like the detailed exterior, and I was good at the non-detailed massive exterior.
Right. You had
my things don't even have interiors. That's how fun.
The monument kind of.
Yeah, like my exteriors are bland. So not only are my interiors not detailed, they're non-existent.
Yeah, I remember trying to do some interior design. It was like, what the heck is he?
I made him this one too. He's like, stop doing that.
Pipeline.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. And then he's got a big room where he spends the majority of his time over here.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh no, it's even bigger.
What the hell?
Yeah, and it's funny. They keep getting longer. So he's got that one. This is not very long, and then that one's really long. And that one's even longer.
Dang. And those are all full of villagers?
Yeah. No, but they will be. Not
what
at the moment.
Other guys would you even want?
Oh, he's got 4? Oh, Jesus. Wow, I didn't know he had that in there.
What? Was one of those blocks netherite?
Oh, I have another block. Where?
Oh, maybe it was an illusion. I
An illusion.
I thought one of them looked like it was just a netherite block and a beacon.
He's getting this for me.
Nice.
He's got 2 actually. Oh, he put stone bricks down. Look at this man.
Bro, sugarcane was a big thing when we all got our elytras and we had to make rockets. It's like.
Yeah, well, yeah. I have an unimaginable amount of paper. Yeah, so he's collecting that, and I come by and take it every so often. I think he's at 9 stacks at the moment of what I own. Oh. Might as well take some for myself.
Yeah. We had a farm that made only creepers, but it doesn't work
He
after
gets
a certain update.
he gets annoyed with yeah, there's a new one that Emma was trying to get me to build. He gets annoyed when people take his gunpowder, but everyone does it, so I don't feel bad. Yeah, so this is my rocket box. Almost entirely filled with that much gunpowder. Admitting to so many crimes.
We had an iron farm, and then we used auto crafters to craft it into blocks. And like, so we just had all our farms in one area. You AFK, and then everything's full. It was epic.
That sounds great.
It was like a big platform in the middle of the ocean because that's the way to minimize
Oh, I'm poor.
mob count. Dang.
Well, I actually am missing a bunch of stuff because I had to make extra beacon. Well, I'll show you in a second. But I haven't been mining, so. But yeah, during my wisdom teeth, like just sort of sitting there in pain. Have you gotten yours out?
No, I only have 2 anyway.
How?
I don't know. My brother doesn't have any. It's just kind of.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, it wouldn't even what you think. It's just I have my bottom left and my top right wisdom tooth, and I don't have the other 2.
Okay, Freddie Mercury, he had 4 extra and scissors in his mouth.
Oh.
That's why his teeth are like that.
Kind of look forward.
Yeah, it didn't hurt. But the way I thought it was like here and here and then here and here. But since these 2 teeth are big, that's why they look forward. No, they were all on his top layer.
Oh man.
It's like, oh, okay, no wonder it looks like he had to pull his lips over his mouth. Because I think he did. It's like, it looked kind of cool. Like, especially in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. It, gave him character. Oh no, I didn't show the thing. It's not worth it. It's just a piston, but it's not hard to get there. How did he connect this one? I never remembered. It was one that he really didn't like because it was in a different direction. Cool. He didn't really. It's just sort of stone. Yeah, it's a cool area.
What were those dripstones in the lava?
Oh yeah, he made he put in a lot of iron making this stuff.
Does it farm lava?
Mhm.
Why?
Well, because here's where the iron comes in. All the hoppers, all the buckets.
Well, why?
This is for a smelter, so he puts anything he wants just on the top, and then it comes out the bottom, all cooked.
And so he uses buckets of lava as fuel.
Yep.
See, I made a dried kelp maker, and then I have it autocraft into blocks, and I'd have multiple chests of blocks of dried kelp, and then I had never had to do anything again.
I never understood how dried kelp worked in that sense. Oh crap! I need a block.
Yeah, it's like you use 1 block of dried kelp, and it dries like 14 kelp. So you use 9, and it cooks 14. So once you get a couple, and then you have the farm. It's a 0-tick farm too. It like uses a glitch by moving things.
Yeah, I was never in the video space. I was always in just like dig big hole, which I mean I was good at.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you always spent more time on the games than I did.
That is nonsense. That is complete nonsense.
Rank 1! Let's go.
That's actually is also you have to add that and then you have to add that as well.
There's me at 24 days.
I have 3 accounts. Yeah.
Your second account has more than me. That's crazy.
So what would that'd be 150, 170, I don't know, I don't care to count the hours. No, actually I can't. It's a day. So 171 and 1 hour, then 176 1 hour to about 176 in 3.5 hours.
That's absurd.
So yeah, and I remember we calculate. Oh right, hold on, I have to. Wait, did I lose the button? Oh crap! No, wait, the system doesn't work anymore. Okay, there's the button. It should just drop me down. Oh, there we go.
No water?
You have to have strong knees.
Yeah, I bet you.
It's survival of the fittest.
It's actually a good idea. Nobody without armor can break into the game.
Yeah, it's like if Emmett finds that, then he'll die, and I'll be like, oh, he's found me out. Ta-da! I haven't done anything with it yet. I was gonna just make it a giant stone
like
storage.
a balcony out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the big sort of cherry blossomness of it.
Yeah.
And also the fact that it's got a bunch of little stuff everywhere. It's like that's a bridge, and that's someone's house there-ish. Emmett goes there, I'd be there, and then Ted. So when I was saying the 3 factions, where Emmett gets a bunch of help from his aunts and uncles, and he's able to make really cool things that way, that's one. And then this second one is Ted, and he's not particularly good at Minecraft at all. Oh, hey, he fixed it.
What is the wall of maps? Just to hide his...
I don't. Yeah, I guess that's the point.
If you can't see through it anyway, why would you not just make it out of stone? Oh my.
Yeah, he made a giant window just to cover it up with maps. That's really funny. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but it's even got a hole in it. You get your little window. That's fun. Anyway, so the second big force on the server is Ted, and he's not particularly good at Minecraft at all. And I say like, oh look, he did it because he had his chests, but there was blocks above them because when you're in creative, you don't need chests, so it doesn't occur to you that you need to break a block above them.
Chests.
Yeah, so he's just like, there's chests in the wall. Cool. I think there was something else. So he's the second one, and he's also on his own. But then there's me, and by the sheer power of efficiency and playtime, I beat out both of them.
Yeah,
I'm beating a guy in creative, and I'm beating a 4v1. So that's a letter I made, and then.
So you don't care if people are on creative on the server?
No, because Ted, he's the one paying for it, and it's also a case of he doesn't play like ever, so he gets on and he just randomly builds something. But I remember on the old server he had this giant, he just had 9 stacks of netherite ingots in his chest, and at that time I was getting annoyed because I kept getting killed by strays and I had iron armor, and I'm like, I'm taking it. Like, you obviously didn't get this organically, so then just get yourself more. Just hit Y. So I'm like, yeah, now I have. So and I remember saying to Emmett, I'm like, God, I hate getting netherite, and he's like, oh, I hate it too. Little did we know that both of us were stealing from his chest.
You're both.
Yeah, we're both pretending like, oh, netherite, it's so annoying. We didn't ask the other person how they got netherite because we didn't want them to be like, oh yeah, that's how I get it. How about you?
It's like, I forget where I saw it, but it was like a husband and wife were both cheating on each other.
Oh, that's the Pina Colada song. You know that one?
Maybe.
Do you like pina?
Yeah.
That song. I saw that too, where they hated each other in real life. Then over the phone while texting, they were like, "This is the most amazing person ever. We have so much in common. We even live in the same area. Maybe we could meet up at some point." Was it the same one, or was it that one?
I don't know. I think it was a video, and they were both making shitty excuses. Like,
oh yeah. It's like, well, yeah, it is interesting in the beginning of the relationship, the things you don't like about someone, it adds to the magic. But then as soon as you start to like them less, you're like, okay, this whole crap that you do, stop that. Mackenzie was telling me about a relationship that she had. Did you know that?
Know that she had a relationship?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well, her dad doesn't know, and I guess you shouldn't tell him because Alexis and Mackenzie both keep telling me not to.
I don't know if I've ever met her dad anyway.
Really?
I think
You've never met Jiraiya?
I've seen her dad around. I don't know if I knew her mom better, actually, because she was a PTA.
Oh. Huh.
Like, president or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he whenever he's over, he's like, hey, what's up, man? And he gives me a hard time for nothing. So this is a thing I made, and what this is.
The thing, that's so much.
It's less than a stack.
Of diamonds?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a stack of diamond blocks.
Yes.
Yeah, I could never mine that long.
When you have your wisdom teeth out and you're just sort of sitting
right,
there
you're
chugging
just like,
Vicodin, just I thoroughly enjoyed the experience, honestly. Also because the day before I got to eat just whatever I wanted.
Is that coal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a case of everyone on the server has their own block, and actually Michael. Oh, I didn't show you his house. I could do that, but he runs a coal company. So I made him a coal block, and I'm gonna make the rate of exchange worse than his coal selling place, so that he can make a profit. So what this is it works on a system of like, imagine that this chest, like, imagine here, let's pretend sugarcane is like the most valuable block ever, or the most valuable item in the game. It's full of sugarcane. The whole thing is full of sugarcane, and then there's a thing outside the chest that says like 5 months per sugarcane, and then so what you do is you take your five months, and then you take the sugarcane out, and then you put them in the place that it was. And then if everyone does that, then they, you just keep buying, and then eventually it'll be out. And then I restock it, and then eventually it'll be out. And I'm like, okay, people really want this. Then I raise the price of it, and then people buy it a bit less. So, and then I raise the price to the point where people don't want to buy it if it's too expensive. So I get it to where I'm making the most amount of money. But the thing is that I actually, they're not paying in diamonds. They're, oh right, those, did you see that?
I did see that. I was just about to ask.
Yeah, they're not paying in diamonds. They're paying in these things called muns, which isn't valuable. But the reason that I want to do this is because if I really, really need sand, I just drop the price of sand to the floor. Or no, I would heighten it, but I would make the interest rate of giving sand really, really good. So it's like if you give a stack of sand, you get 30 muns, and then let's say 30 muns can buy you 2 diamonds. So it's essentially saying whatever, however many, if you get a stack of sand, you can get 2 diamonds from that. And then, so
okay,
then
or 2 of whatever.
Yeah, you can get. Well, yeah, so you can get whatever you want.
That's just basic currency.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When it's emeralds, you can only do what villagers want, but then, and on the Hermitcraft server, you can only turn diamonds into other things.
Yeah.
But on this, you can turn literally anything into anything.
Right, and that's the whole reason why money can't be valuable by itself. It needs to be in a market. It needs to be. Yeah, so
the risk for me is that I don't get any profit other than just being able to like wave my hand and make make people buy things for me and give them whatever they want that I have excess of. But then the risk for them is that it's like, what if one day I'm just like, Xbox is broken. Don't know what to tell you. And then, it's like I can't restock and add things anymore, so all the months that they were hoarding is just like, they're worth nothing.
Yeah. One thing, when I tried to do currency in the realm I was on, but with that many people, we just ended up going with market trade, It's like, instead of with the currency, you'll just negotiate with them and say, I want 2 diamonds for that stack of sand.
Yeah, the issue is that it becomes, the issue with this, because that works, but the issue with this is that it becomes complicated and like, so let's say you have a bunch of wealth from buying stuff. Do you keep it in muns or do you keep it in diamonds? Because diamonds are valuable, and
yeah, well, probably.
Aren't. But then the question is like, okay, what if you keep it in diamonds and then the price of diamonds drops to the floor? And now they're worth much less.
Well, yeah. So, but we don't have a currency to begin with.
Yeah.
We'll just, barter every time because there's only maybe 4 people. So, you would never do that for a whole country or anything, but we just barter.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you can also invest. This doesn't really work because there's only like 5 people on this realm. But you can also invest, and like if you know that the price of gravel, like the exchange rate, is just gonna go really like through the roof, then you just buy a bunch of gravel. And then you wait till people want it, and then when they want it, you just like jack up, or you just pour all your gravel in, and then get a bunch of muns before I have the chance to change it and not lose money. So anyway, this thing, it's still going. I had to use water to get out there, just get up 1 block, and it spiraled out. And now it's just ever so slowly falling to the ground.
It's still dropping.
Yeah.
I see.
So. You've seen these rings, right?
Yeah, I have. There's different colors in you.
Yeah, instead of on the last one, I was trying to use iron and sea lanterns. Iron, not difficult to get, especially if you use an iron farm. But I was just mining it. Sea lanterns, very difficult to get.
Yeah, we had a farm for that too.
Yeah, like if I'd got a farm, but I didn't care. I'm like, I don't want to make an ocean dry and do all that nonsense. So I, on this time, I realized that I'm like, well, I'll just use glowstone and dirt. It was the poor man's ring, and I did. And it looks kind of cool. Like, just a sort of a circle.
And then netherrack on the other one?
Yeah, netherite. Yeah, the thing you said, not the thing that I said. I'm like, actually, Evan, you got that wrong. So, yeah, the glowstone is actually pretty miserable to get, because you have to fly around slamming your head into nether roof.
Especially, it's better now that I have the PS5, so it can actually load the chunks now.
Oh, yeah.
I never liked flying in the nether because I feel like I'm just gonna.
Oh wait, actually, we can't do the Apex Legends thing because I don't think they have crossplay, do they?
Oh, you mean from?
Online.
I don't know, and I'd also have to. Yeah. Well, here, let me just look it up right now.
Yeah, the advantage of doing it online is that it's like we can play for an hour, then get 3 videos out of it, opposed to being like you drive over here, we get lunch and do all the things, which we don't have to do every time, but it's enjoyable to do that. Wow, look at this, just perspective.
Yeah, that's. Oh, also your thing is, with the, I forget what it's called.
The
POV.
FOV.
Yeah, FOV.
Whoa. That's cool.
Apex Legends supports crossplay on all platforms, including Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh, cool.
So we'll probably be good.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I didn't do that again. That was majestic. Oh my god, this takes 3 rockets to get up to.
But dude, what I don't want to do is have to reset my account, man. I had the heirloom.
Oh, yeah. I think you can log it back in. All right.
I probably won't even
You did
bother.
it. Yeah, you did have the heirloom.
Dude, I didn't even know. I didn't understand because I was with one of my other buddies, and I was like, dude, I just got 3 heirlooms charged out of 1 chest. He's like, that's the only way you can do it. Like, yo.
Dude, I bought a Fortnite skin and they gave me the back bling too. I made a quintuple beacon.
I was about to like, what? Do you even have that many effects?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought there was only.
inside. Yeah, there's 5 effects along with resistance or regeneration.
But I was about to like do some math. I was like, how rare is it that all 3 of them were heirlooms? And then he was like, well, that's the only way it happens.
Yeah, after you got past his shock that you just started playing and got it, he's like, by the way, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I think I bought the Revenant one with the axe.
Oh, you got 2? No, you got the Bloodhound.
Oh, yeah,
Revenant
you're right.
wasn't- yeah.
You're right.
But yeah, by the way, I had 5 beacons over
Oh,
here as
yeah,
well.
I did-
So that's the thing with the iron. Why it's incredibly
Why
technically
it's
here
all-
if I mine under.
And it would cost so much more when they're not connected either.
Yeah, because they actually are. They're not. When they're right next to each other, you can kind of get away with it. But when
Right, you only
there's
need a
this
couple
giant roof of iron.
Dang, and that's all 3.
Yeah, all through mining. It's not hard. If you mine for 2 hours, you get quite a bit. You get like a
Right.
stack of diamond ore, and then if you mine up fortune, you end up with like 3 stacks of diamonds.
I've always felt like I could mine forever and get like 4 diamonds, but I also just didn't have that much patience.
Yeah, well, nowadays, because remember how much easier diamonds are to get now.
Yeah, well, it depends. Do you do caving or strip mining?
Both. I strip mine until I find a cave.
Yeah, because lately I've been preferring to do caving.
You know that song, Lately I've Been...
Oh, yeah.
I just played in my head. Oh yeah, that's the dirt on the top. No, you're caving.
Oh, yeah, because I think you get more loot caving. But then sometimes I'd rather just like not have to think about anything and just like listen to music while I walk in a straight line.
Yeah.
I also did my strip mining weird. I do like it. I have like these little lines coming out of it that were about like 7 each.
Oh, you go sideways?
So I have my main hallway,
Mm-hmm.
and then every 3 blocks I turn and I do 7 blocks out in each direction.
Yeah.
So I was
That's certainly a way of thoroughly clearing an area.
yeah, because I'm thinking like I'm getting a sweep of like 15 blocks wide. There's not any diamond at this level that I'm gonna miss. But so the game is if you're mining forever, the way back is like 10 times faster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But it takes a little bit longer because once you're done, you turn around and come back.
The other thing that bugs me is that it's like whenever I'm doing that, I'm like, this is so much more inefficient than if I were just going in a straight line.
Until you walk back.
Yeah, yeah, well, this is keep inventory, so I just kill myself.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so, which...
Oh, the water changes color.
Yeah,
That's
it is
cool.
cool. I always thought it was sort of a dumb way to play it, but then I'm like, well, I don't really need the risk. I just kind of want to make stuff and listen to music or do whatever.
Yeah, and I always preferred to not have any cheats, but I don't really mind it. You know, like my brother, he always puts games on like, not even just easy, but like story level.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, I don't get it, but whatever. You know, you bought the games.
Yeah, play Minecraft on adventure mode.
Yeah.
Hardcore adventure. Could you do that? Because adventure mode, you can't break blocks. You can't.
That would suck.
You can hit buttons and like that's it. Which I mean, it's great for YouTube videos back in 2017. Anyway, so that's the little thing inward. Mesa 1, okay, or this one 2, desert 3. So it's 3 biomes, and then it's mostly, what is it called? Savannah? Yeah, Savannah.
Yeah.
It's mostly Savannah, so that's 3, and then it has the oak one, 4.
Is the aspens on the mountain?
No, it doesn't have any spruce, or like the aspen oak ones, but it's not exclusively aspen. That's 4, Over here is a flower biome, 5.
Oh, I always like
I cut off the very edge of it. And then I have over here 6 jungle. I'm at the very, very edge of a jungle.
that. Yeah, yeah.
So it counts just by a hair. 6, and I think there was a 7th one. I don't remember what it was though. Like you, I guess you could count it plains because I didn't clear out trees here.
Oh yeah, that
But
would be
I don't know. I think plains and forest. It's like
kind of.
sort of if I was arguing with my area is so diverse. I have grass and then grass with trees.
Ooh.
It's like, oh, okay.
You know what? I my last project before I stopped playing the realm because school started, is I was gonna make like a western village in a mesa,
Mm-hmm.
and now that I'm seeing Minecraft, I want to go do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about like having good grades. You have a lot less time.
Right?
I have
Especially this year.
I have A's and B's now, and I'm like, huh, I'm playing. Well, actually, no, I'm not playing less video games. I'm just sleeping marginally less.
Yeah, I've always been mostly A's, and then like I've had like 2 B's
Yeah,
in high school.
I was not at all like that, and it was strange because my wife is like, you're marginally smarter than me, and your grades suck ass. Like, what? How?
My brother's that same way. He passed the test to go to, Odyssey.
I can pretend.
Well, anyway, it's a school. It's like a smart kid school, right? He passed the test to get in, super good. So they put him in the high classes, and then he comes home and he doesn't do any homework. It's like, how are you failing your classes? You're like one of the smartest kids in the class. and he's like, well, I just don't want to do any homework. So do your fucking homework.
Yeah.
Dude.
Is that your dad or you?
I never say it. It's my dad, but
Yeah, that's.
I'm thinking it.
Yeah, it sounds like it sounded like Doug. I'm like, oh. Some people you can really do an impression with, but other people you can't.
Me specifically?
No.
Just people?
Oh no! Oh yeah, I was saying that some people can, like, you can do an impression of them.
Yeah.
And others you can't really. Like, I think doing an impression of me is very difficult.
Yeah, you don't have a distinctive voice.
Yeah, I have distinctive things I say, but I don't really have a distinctive way. Like, I don't have distinctive. If you were doing an impression of me, you'd say mate a lot. You'd say the words make love quite a bit, and you would censor your swear words. You'd be like,
And
I love to make love.
I would just phrase everything in a weird way.
Yeah, like, it's like, did you go to the park today? It's like, no, my butt got cozy with them swings, and I introduced them to my family. It's like, we are your family.
That's a good
family.
impression of yourself.
I'm good at it, aren't I?
Yeah.
I think that was it. Well, all right. I guess we'll go. So what I wanted to do on Apex Legends was I wanted to, because when we get in, we're probably going to be immediately faced with some video.
Right.
Yeah, we can
right.
react to it at the same. And I also want to react to how many new legends there are.
Right, because they have that one that was connected to Titanfall somehow, right?
Well, I think they all are somewhat, but that one was probably more.
Yeah,
I
it
wanted
was
just
like-
like a pilot, just in the middle of the.
That would be epic.
Yeah, just because there's no reason not like that you
Yeah.
couldn't have Jack Cooper.
Well,
there.
they already have the grappling hook with whatever robot's name.
Yeah,
is.
with Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, Pathfinder.
Yeah, this is enjoyable. I have watched a video of
That looks good. I like the texturing on that.
Yeah, it's weird. It looks a lot better in Acacia than it did in Spruce, and it was designed in Spruce.
I bet it's just because the difference in colors between bark and wood is so much bigger.
Yeah, well, I guess it's because like Spruce has a fairly big difference as well because the Spruce is quite dark,
Okay.
and then the Spruce is actually kind of light when you peel it. But then
But not
this
as
one,
much
it's
as
like these are contrasting colors opposed to that one, which is 2 flavors of brown.
Yeah, these ones almost have hue vibration. They're so different. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks cool. Especially the lanterns actually really go with it.
Oh, the pressure plates outside of the gates are so smart. I hate turning around for those.
Yeah. Oh, and then when I'm on my way in, I can just jump over them, so I never even really need them.
Oh, sweet.
But on the way out, I can use them. I don't like how they're slow, and I think the gold one's actually like immediate.
Oh,
Which-
that's interesting.
Yeah, on my other realm, I made gold ones, so my entire house had gold pressure plates. It wasn't intentionally. That was one of those moments where I hit Y when I really shouldn't have hit Y.
Oh, you just had way too many.
Yeah, so I think if I make that one gold. Yeah,
Or,
yeah,
or
and it
try and hit
closes.
them both at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they open at the same time, but one of them closes quicker.
Oh, okay. It just like has a shorter signal.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I never knew there was even I didn't understand what weighted pressure plates were. Were those, I mean, you can throw something on it and it won't?
Yeah, well, they do a bunch of things, but one of the things they do is just if you want a pressure plate that closes quicker. Except this one. Why isn't it doing it now? Oh.
You were standing on it too long, I think.
Huh. Yeah, so it closes right behind you immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things it does. And then the other thing it does is that on the iron one, it takes longer. So this one's like half as much time as a regular one, while the iron one is like double as much time.
Oh, okay. So it
Yeah.
sends a longer signal.
Yeah, so it's one of those things of like, in case you have a weird Minecraft project that needs this, you know, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, yeah, I guess there is one more thing that I could demonstrate. Oh, there's a sugarcane farm I have.
Dang, you have so much sugarcane.
Oh, yes, okay, hold on. That was the thing, the currency. So you know how the mun thing, I need currency for it. All these chests need to be filled with sugarcane.
Dang.
And well, not sugarcane, but muns. So they're just
How much
chock full of
XP does it cost to rename all those?
I don't know, what is it, like 56 times 56 times 5 times 10. Yeah, so it'd be 56 times 10.
560 levels.
Yeah, that's how much it took. But the good thing is I don't have to get to 560. I can just get to level 10. 56 times. Or what? Yeah, actually, how many are in here? Let's calculate. So we have.
Do you mean you get the calc out?
Yeah. Here you do that, and then I'll show you the other thing. It'd be 10 times 56. Or it's actually 54.
540.
Because it's 27 plus 27, isn't that? Yeah, is it 52? I'm having trouble here.
54.
Okay, 54 times 10
540
times 64.
Okay, let's see. Shit.
That's how many months I have.
34,560.
Yeah, and then here multiply that by I don't know 3. Whoops! Oh, that's all the mobs.
103,680.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a lot of ones. And then I also have ones that are bigger bills. I have a 2C mun. Not that this affects the calculation, but it's a 2C mun, and it's a double chest of muns.
Oh.
So one of those is worth quite a bit. It's interesting that they can only spawn down there. But yeah, I have a big hole under my house.
I think it's only dark enough down there.
Yeah, that's the only place that they could spawn.
Do you have plans for it, or is it just kind of a?
Yeah, they're rough. I'm just gonna make like windows and stuff, and it'll be like a nice underground courtyard. I love doing it because it makes the foundation of my house. It looks so broad and strong.
Yeah.
When you look under, it's like no, there's literally nothing under
This
there.
is actually just floating. We made a giant pit, not nearly as big as that, and we put an item sorter in it, and we're like, we probably need like 50 slots, or no, we might have even done 100. And by slot 30, we were like, is there anything else we possibly need a chest for? Why do we do so many slots?
Yeah, it's like armadillo scoots. It's like, does anyone have any armadillo scoots? No.
See, I did because I have an army of armored dogs, and warfare never broke out on the server. There was little things, but the dogs are like more helpful than you'd think. Because if there's just a swarm of them, they hit me once, and they could probably kill one of those dogs. Even with a max sword, it takes 3 hits.
Yeah, the dog is actually the strongest creature in the Minecraft currently.
Sweet, and I have probably more than 35.
Yeah, because if you hit the Ender Dragon with like 1,000,000 damage, it'll die. But if you hit a dog with armor at 1,000,000 damage, even if it only capped 10 health, it doesn't add any damage to the dog. It breaks first.
Right.
So
what's that disc with the rainbow underneath it?
The rainbow. Oh, this thing.
Yeah, I guess it's just 2 colors.
Yeah, the 2. So they added 4 new discs with the. Oh, okay. I'm like, where'd it go? With the new update,
It's just called music.
they add this. No, they all say that they added this one.
They used to have names, right?
Yeah, no, they still do. It's just you have to look at it now.
Oh.
This is by Sheroff, and this is by Lena Rain. Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know the?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have that one. I also have that one you're holding right now. I never collected them though. We just happened to get it from one of the trial chambers.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it! I hate you.
Is there a normal version and a music box one? Is what I was curious.
What do you mean?
So if you look at the thing, it says music box.
Yeah, so
Is there a normal
this
one?
is the you got this one?
Yeah.
This is a really lame one to get. This was also the
Right.
first one I got, and it
I
sucked.
listened to it. I was like,
The Warden one. Actually, hold on before we listen to the other ones. Have you heard this one?
no.
It's it's their third creepy disc.
Okay, and this is one of them that's playing right now.
No. Oh, actually, I guess fourth. Yeah,
Sounds
this
a
one's
little
creepy.
bit-
Well, it's their the song Revolution 9 by the Beatles.
No.
It's their third Revolution 9 thing, where it's just a bunch of noise, kind of, that happens to mean something.
It has like a mood more than music.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. That's not my remote. Primus? What is
Primus.
That's the Tool album, isn't it?
No, but that's a band I saw at the new amphitheater, the new Ford amphitheater.
Huh, why do I know them?
I don't know.
Or at least I know that name.
They're not very big. Is this frontman is named Les Claypool, and pretty much the best bass player of all time.
Oh.
Pretty undisputed, just because there's not a lot of big bass player names.
Yeah, John Paul Jones got bested. It's interesting because Led Zeppelin has the best singer, the best drummer, and arguably the best guitarist. But John Paul Jones is just sitting there. He's like, I mean, I play bass well.
Dude, I really like John Bonham. Okay, I'm not by any means a John Bonham hater.
Do you know the song The Rover?
The John Bonham fans fucking piss me off.
Why?
There was this Instagram reel, and it was like Led Zeppelin drummer for the first 2 minutes of Stairway to Heaven. He's just like hanging around, you know, there's no drums and thing. And then all it comes out, you mean the king of drums? I'm like, God damn it, I hate you. Like,
that's a hilarious thing. It's like the greatest drummer of all time playing their greatest song for the first 4 minutes, and he's just eating a sandwich. Like he's got nothing
I know,
to do.
because he's not my favorite. In my opinion, he's not the greatest. I think he's up there. He's one of the greatest.
Who would you say is the greatest? Oh, Aaron's playing now.
Danny Carey from Tool.
I saw an interview with that guy. He's likable.
I know, he's so nice, right? But
Is this kind of cool?
is this the one?
Yeah,
the
so-
Warden one.
Yeah, this is a song. I don't know the context. They're playing it after a big victory. They were using the Warden to fight the Wither,
Oh.
and then the Warden turns on them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, so here.
Yeah. It's another one of the creepy ones. Yeah, it's a Skulk Shrieker going off.
You know what we collected in our realm was armor trims.
Oh crap, I don't remember how they go. I think, wasn't this one... this one was there.
Yeah, that one was in the middle.
And I think that one was there. Yeah, anyway, so this one is the actual song version of that one. And it's really good. This one and this one are both amazing.
Yeah, that's the one I hoped to get, and I played it. I was like, this doesn't quite sound the same as when I heard it.
Yeah, luckily they're not hard to get.
Usually go to the trial chamber.
Yeah, you get, I think it's like you get an average of 1.2 music discs every time you go there.
Yeah, that's way better.
Also disorienting.
See, this might sound kind of weird, but it sounds like Jewish music.
I was thinking more Halloween. Oh no, Palestinian rockets! Like, listen to those drums.
Yeah,
That must be John Bonham, the king.
I got scammed by the music box one.
Yeah. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. And is she someone who samples music and then puts it all together herself? Or does she have a band?
I don't know.
If I remember right, I don't think she has a band. I think she's someone kind of like Nine Inch Nails, just like
Yeah.
kind of puts it together.
Maybe she's just a great drummer and knows how to do dubstep stuff.
Yeah, I wonder, like this, like Prince, you know, playing all his own instruments.
Oh, really? He did?
See, I don't know as much about it, but I'm pretty sure Prince was somebody who would record himself playing every instrument.
Yeah. It's interesting. All the Beatles, when they broke up, Paul, or all the other Beatles, they got session drummers, and George and Ringo stayed friends, so they could be on each other's albums.
Okay.
Paul just did it all himself. And he was
The whole thing.
Yeah, he was
Nice.
really sad about the Beatles breaking up, and he was just kind of depressed. And it was funny, the most talented musician of all time, he was playing drums, and he was all sad, because, like, Ringo's not here. I wish he was my drummer. It's just like, dude, that's amazing what you're doing. And he's just like, no, it's fine. Is the other one.
This is a different guy. This is Aaron. Somebody.
Yeah, Aaron Schiffer or whatever.
Schiffer.
It's very bombastic. It's like, it has a high tempo. It always just sounds that way. This is also, it's like 5.5 minutes. This is the longest disc they have.
Yeah, that's pretty long. You know, I wish there wasn't a distance on the music box. You know, if I could just put in something.
Yeah.
And go mining.
It's like, it's not even very far either.
You have to stick around. Like I played it when I was building my house, you know, but past that, it's hard to just have the music with you. 'Cause like, well, that's even longer than I thought it was.
That's pretty far.
Yeah. They
Like,
do,
that sounds like it's, yeah, just playing the other
they
room.
do good sound design, I think. That's impressive. It's also different whether you're looking at it or not, I thought.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think so. Well, it has surround sound, but that's sort of more TV based than anything.
Okay.
So something I viscerally have a distaste of is people online sort of demonstrating their musical skills. And
Just like posting a video of them playing guitar.
yeah, like what I like is like people that it's sort of hard to phrase, but like they play a song and they're like, look at this, look at me being cool while playing this song, or like because I'm playing this, opposed to like, look at me being cool like while I'm it seems like instead of them working for themselves, they're working for the music. And working for the music is good. The people I don't like, they work for themselves. So it's like the song is the backing track to their greatness.
I was just about to say that,
Yeah.
like, check out this cool song versus like how cool I am. There's one thing, I found this guy. He plays crazy instruments, and like that's different to me. I'm pulling up a video right now.
You remember the Bucket Man?
Buckethead.
No, not. Oh, do you know Buckethead?
I played Buckethead.
The guy that makes an album like every week.
Buckethead is the GOAT, dude.
How like
Are we thinking of the same?
we
must
isn't he the
be.
guy with 200 albums?
He has quite a bit. He always wears that KFC bucket, and no one sees his real face.
Yeah, let me look at it. I think he was in Guns N' Roses at some point.
He was for like 5 years, and there was no albums while he was with them. But anyway, like check out this guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that instrument is the coolest.
Like this is cool, but if I saw someone just playing that Metallica song on a guitar, it would kind of be annoying. Is that not so cool?
Yeah. And the thing, and it's not like he's doing it annoyingly. It's because
Right, he's just highlighting a cool instrument, playing a song that people recognize. You know?
well, yeah. If someone played like when Wednesday Addams played,
Yeah.
this guy.
You know, I can play Soothsayer minus his crazy riffs.
He has like 3 times as many albums as Elon Musk has kids.
Bro,
That's a lot of
I
albums.
fucking love Buckethead.
It's so weird that he treats albums like a job. He just goes into the office, makes 6 songs, leaves.
I know. I also learned he plays he just plays a drum loop and plays over it.
Huh.
I thought he had like, you know.
It's weird when Google tries to be relatable.
Right.
Okay, Rockstar. Man, I've come a long way. It's like, okay. Give me some of that. It's the night of the slunk.
Yeah, like Crime Slunk Scene, dude. He just drops a whole album, and there's like 5 bangers, and the rest are just.
Huh. Yeah, I have it slanted, so then I can see half of it both times because I had it the other way. And then if I wanted it flat, then I couldn't get it. And if I wanted it
Why
this
is
way,
this taped here?
So because it kept falling off.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
if I grab my phone, it's not gonna fall off.
But yeah, that's a song I've been grinding lately. Is Soothsayer. That's his kind of most popular one. It's off of Crime Slunk Scene.
Album 176.
Yeah, I don't know.
How many?
Do you want to just look it up?
Yeah. It's probably gonna be copyrighted, but you know, I think I'm okay with losing all the ad revenue. I'm
you
getting.
had it. Go back some.
Soothe.
Go back. Oh, it came up anyway.
Oh yeah. Soothsayer. All right. I hate it now. I hate people that do that. They listen for 10 seconds and they're like, no, I don't like it. Oh, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so weird when I'm playing music in the car and there's other people and they're like, so is this the whole song? I'm like, wait. Because this is obviously a long one. It's like 9 minutes or something.
Oh yeah. Led Zeppelin has a song called T for One that goes on for 9 minutes and nothing happens the whole 9 minutes.
It's just silent.
It's no.
Oh, it's just a repeating.
Just like the same. It's just the same vibe the whole time. It's a great song.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that's where it's at if you like that. You know?
Yeah. That's cool. All right, we can maybe play that in the car on the way to Safeway. But
We sure can. I have a plug-in for
Yeah.
my.
T for One. Let me find that. Have you blasted Stair to Heaven yet?
No, I have
That's an
not.
experience. Yeah, so it's just the toot, 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 toot.
You heard this Led Zeppelin? I mean, like, that'd be great, like, you know, like party music almost, or background music, you know?
It's good, especially if you want something that isn't like folk music while you're doing stuff.
So I've always been a big metal guy, but lately I've been looking into some blues music.
Alright, I'm stopping it.